So hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am going to be talking about 3 new retinoid/retinol serums that I am currently testing. So far I've really been enjoying them and I'm really looking forward to talking to you about them. Let's go ahead and dive into these 3 serums that I have been using. These are brand new to me just over the last month or so. The first one I'm going to talk about is from the Inkey List. I purchased this during the Sephora sale, mostly for my son, but also for me as well. He has acneic skin, so I wanted to get something for him that was going to be easy to use and also that's relatively inexpensive. This is only $9.99, so $10 for, let's see, what is this? Yeah, it's 1 ounce or 30 mils. So you'll see that the texture is like a gel/lotion hybrid. It feels very smooth and slick on the skin. It has a very nice slip. And then it dries down to a very matte finish. It's hardly sticky at all. It's just very easy to use. It feels good on the skin. So that's why I got it for my son, not only because it's priced very well and he's gonna go through this pretty quickly. In fact, we got this in, so October, or actually no, beginning of November was the Sephora sale. I feel like this is almost run out. I've already purchased another backup for my son and myself. So he mostly uses it, but I use it too. I've actually been enjoying it. Like I said, it's so easy to use, feels good on the skin, absorbs very quickly. It does have 1% retinol and it also has 0.5% hydroxypinacolone retinoid, so HPR. And if I remember correctly, that is just one conversion step away from retinoic acid. So it is quite potent, but it does not cause irritation like retinoic acid does, and it also doesn't require a prescription either. So I feel like with those 2 ingredients, with the 1% retinol and also the 0.5% HPR, this is a really great product. The first ingredient is water, the second ingredient is glycerin, so that helps give it that nice emulsion type texture that I personally really love. There is also dimethicone in here. I don't really get that silicone-y texture that I don't like. Sometimes that silicone-y texture can feel like it just kind of sits on top of the skin. I think they've dialed in that texture really well though, so I don't get kind of that weird, silicone-y, texture sensation from this particular product. So soaks in really well for me. I don't really mind the dimethicone. Dimethicone is not a deal breaker for me at all. There is also soybean extract in here, so for some of you that might be a deal breaker. Obviously, if you have an allergy to it. I don't have an allergy, so it's fine for me having soybean in this particular product. So I actually really do like this. Price-wise, you just can't beat it, especially when you've got a teenager like I do in the household who is going to be going through this pretty quickly. So if you are looking for an emulsion type serum that's not super liquidy, that's kind of more of that lotion-y type emulsion that is on the thinner side, kind of feels sort of like a slick gel lotion type of texture that absorbs really quickly, and you would like to have that combination of retinol and HPR, then I really do think this is a good one to check out from the Inkey List. The next retinoid serum that I'm super excited about is from Rose MD. I'm going to show you a picture here that I posted on Instagram. This was created by Rose Ingleton. She is a dermatologist. She's been a dermatologist for 20 years. She created this line alongside with a chemist. This is her retexturizing retinol booster. And first off, I really love this bottle. I love the packaging. I think it's really elegant, just really beautiful. And I love this milky serum. Just soaks in really beautifully, feels really soft and hydrating as it soaks into your skin. And I believe that's probably due to the glycerin and the squalane in this formula. It's just perfection in my mind. I love these watery, milky serums that also feel so beautifully hydrating. Of course, I want to talk about the ingredients in this formula, but before we move on, I don't want to forget that this is $70 for 1 ounce. It does have 3% encapsulated retinol, so that means it is going to be good for those of you who do have sensitive skin, who who have maybe experienced some irritation with retinols in the past or retinoids in the past. So I do love that this is encapsulated. This does contain a blend of fruit extracts that are native to Dr. Ingleton's home of Jamaica. So she calls it her Jamaican superfood blend. So there's bilberry, which is going to help increase collagen. It contains orange, which is going to help balance oil, sugarcane, which is a natural exfoliant, lemon, which is high in vitamin C, and sugar maple, which is high in antioxidants. This also contains lactic acid, which you all know that I adore in skincare, malic acid, and tartaric acid. So a lovely retinol serum that has a blend of AHAs and these beautiful fruit extracts that are specifically designed for those of you who do have sensitive skin. And again, I'm just completely smitten with this serum. I absolutely love the milky, soft texture of this serum. I love how it feels. I love how it absorbs so beautifully into the skin, but just leaves that lovely hydrating, supple texture on your skin. And it works beautifully with any product I've put on top of it, whether, you know, it's another serum on top of it or a moisturizer, an oil, a balm. I typically don't use it in the morning because it is a retinol product, so I haven't had any experience with using it underneath a foundation. It's mostly been nighttime products. So the chances of me dealing with pilling and that type of a situation is pretty low with this product. So huge hit on this one. I do highly recommend it. So definitely check out her website. They also do carry it at Sephora. This was actually sent to me by the brand, so it was a PR product, but huge rave for it, and definitely do go check out her line. Last but not least is the Maya Chia Straight A. This is quite expensive. This is $125 for 1 ounce. That is why I resisted for so long in getting it, and just because I have products that are quite similar. And then during the Black Friday specials, Credo was doing a gift with purchase that I just could not resist. I got the email where you could get a full-size Westman Atelier lip gloss if you spent $125 or more over at Credo. And I can't remember the name of the Westman Atelier lip gloss that they were having for the gift with purchase. It's like Nunu or something like that, but I had it on my wish list over at Credo, and I was like, okay, this is perfect. If I get the Straight A, I get this free Westman Atelier that I was planning on getting anyway. So I caved and I got the Straight A, and then I got the Westman Atelier lip gloss that I was wanting anyway. So now I actually do have 2 of the Westman Atelier lip glosses. So if you're interested in a review of the Westman Atelier lip glosses, do let me know down below. I was kind of thinking about doing another get ready with me with Westman Atelier. I've already done one, so if you're interested in checking it out, I'll link it up here. But if you'd like to see another one with some Westman Atelier products that I've never featured before, definitely do let me know, and I can definitely feature the lip glosses in that video. But anyway, on to the Straight A. So the reason why I've really been wanting to get this is it does have encapsulated retinol. Now I looked on the Maya Chia website. I also looked on Credo. They do not disclose the percentage. So I have no idea if it's 1%, 3%. I have no idea what the percentage of the encapsulated retinol is in this product. This does also contain bakuchiol and mothbean. And as you've heard me say many times on my channel, mothbean and bakuchiol are not related to vitamin A in any way, but they are being called botanical retinols or retinol alternatives, you know, natural retinol alternatives, because they do have similar actions to retinol. If you are curious to learn more about that, I do have a video where I talk about my favorite botanical retinols. I'll link that over here if you're curious about that, where I do a deeper dive into bakuchiol and mothbean. So do check that out if you're interested. So anyway, the My Chia Straight A has retinol in it, bakuchiol, and mothbean. So that is a huge reason why I've been dying to get my hands on this. It also has vitamin C in it. It has tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, which I actually didn't know until I sat down to prepare for this video. So that's really interesting as well. So not only does it have the retinol as well as the mothbean and bakuchiol, but it's also got vitamin C, which is fantastic. It also has supercritical chia seed oil. So chia seed is obviously the signature ingredient for Maya Chia. It has rosehip seed oil in it, raspberry seed oil, baruti oil, sunflower seed oil, and it also has rose damascena extract. So I'm just going to show you a little drop here. And it's interesting because it's actually quite a dry oil. It's kind of on the thin side and it absorbs rather quickly. So I was kind of surprised. For whatever reason, I was expecting it to feel a little bit thicker, a little bit more on the plush side. So the fact that it's a little bit on the thinner side, like I said, kind of surprised me, but it's not in a bad way, actually. I kind of like that it's a little bit on the thinner side and absorbs really quickly, because then I'm able to, and I use this more in the nighttime just because there's the retinol in it. So since it absorbs really quickly, or on the quicker side, I feel like then I can either put a cream on top, like I've mentioned in a couple of videos. I'm really enjoying the La Maria cream, so I'll usually put that on top, or I've been reaching quite a bit for the Live Botanical Barrier Balm. So at nighttime, that's been a really lovely combination. So I'll do my whole skincare routine, and then I'll finish with the Chia, and then put one of those on top, either the La Maria cream or the Live Botanical Barrier Balm, to kind of seal things up. So far I've really been enjoying this, especially at nighttime. Like I said, I was a little concerned about the rosehip seed oil. Sometimes the scent of rosehip seed can get a little bit nauseating for me, and I've mentioned this before in some other videos. I'm not sure why. There's just something about that scent that does start to annoy me after a while, so I was a little bit concerned when I saw the rosehip seed oil in there, but I think it is the Rose Damascena extract that really helps balance it out. It just has this really lovely light scent of rose. It is not overpowering at all. So just a really beautiful light scent of rose. So for those of you who've maybe been concerned about the scent of this, I don't know why, but for some reason in the back of my head, I was thinking this was going to be strongly scented. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because there was something I used in the past of Chia. I think I've only used one of their products. I think I got sent a balm, or somebody gave me one of their balms, and I did not like the smell at all. It was kind of powdery, or there was something about it I didn't like. So I think I was concerned that I wasn't going to like the scent, regardless of the smell of rosehip seed oil, which Chia would have no control over. But I'm so happy that I actually enjoy the scent. It's just really, like I keep saying, just a really beautiful light scent of rose. That is it, you guys. Those are the 3 new retinoid products that I have been using and really liking. I do want to say, because I don't think I mentioned this, the Inkey List Retinol Serum has actually been working quite well for my son. I think he's really noticed an improvement in his skin. I think what's also helping him is when he stays away from dairy. He definitely notices when he eats a lot of cheese or dairy products, that definitely flares up his acne. So between that, avoiding dairy, and using this Inkey List Retinol Serum, that has really helped out his skin. He has noticed a difference, so I definitely just wanted to say that. I don't know if I actually made that clear at the beginning of the video. So I hope you found this video helpful regarding these 3 new retinoid products that I have been testing. If I did not touch on something that you are curious about, please do not hesitate to ask me down below. And if you are trying something new, or if you've discovered a new retinol product that you would like to share with us, please do leave that down below. I'm always super curious to hear what you all are using and what is working for you. So I hope you all have been having a lovely holiday season. I'm not exactly sure when this will be going up. It will probably be after Christmas. So I hope you had a beautiful Christmas if you celebrate. And then I think it's going to be going up before New Year's. So I hope you have a beautiful and happy New Year. I am still going to be trying my best to get up a video every Sunday, but as you might know, if you've been watching my videos, my older son is back from college, so it might be a little bit more challenging for me to film, not just because he is going to be home in the house and I'm gonna be having a full house, but I definitely wanna focus on spending time with him, so I might not be filming quite as much. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.